he's definitely found his role here for Earl Grant.
You know, career high in minutes, career high in points the other night. As we said in the open, run the team. He can do that. Made the entry pass.
Same starting lineup we've seen from the Eagles here recently, with Taves being inserted 4 games ago. And there's Donald Tan right to the basket. That's what they're looking for number 13 in goal.
Terrific first possession by the Eagles.
Boston College, who's kept up its defense this year, metrically has been pretty successful. There's an offensive rebound of the putback from Shiloh Jackson.
That's what the Eagles need to do, take advantage of the low post. One of the things you'll see from the guys in green, they'll double that low post. They'll dig at the low post. So there's not going to be many clean low post feeds with continuity passing outside.
Payne thought about it. Instead, goes with the right-hand floater, which falls.
Well, Eric, it doesn't get any better. Points per possession on the first 3 for the Eagles. So
Payne in transition. Payne, right-hand floater is good. Up to 12.5 points per contest. Here's Jackson right to the rim and found an opening there.
That's a piece of cake for him. He put the ball on the floor to his right hand, was in that middle third.
Garang running off the rebound. Garang right to the basket, into the double team, and he scores.
Electric at times.
But Moyne, thanks to their transition from the Syracuse native, Dan Garang, scored over 10, as you said, 6 in a row. Pretty impressive stuff. As Luka Taves falling away, little bit short on the jumper. Long rebound, though. It's Fred Payne's, and he is blocked. So Moyne has gotten down the floor quickly. There's a 3 ball that's no good. They've done it without the 3 so far. 0 for 4 from behind the arc. That was Mascara.
You can see on that shot, too, only 1 player in green on the boards.
And now Fred Payne delivers from deep. Rainwater got inside, kicks around for Garang, who's good. First 3-pointer from Moyne to answer right back. He's a 36% 3-point shooter this year. Odin Kapke in for Boston College. Payne, can he do it again? Yes.
That was a good look off the open corner ball screen. Man, do they want to use this guy in the middle?
Yes, they do, and he's showing why. 8 points early for Jackson, who is 4 of 6 from the floor. They had initially ruled a backcourt violation on Boston College, but they ruled that BC did not have possession in the front court, so thus can't be backcourt. That's why they get possession. Turn around the other way. Tennessee Rainwater. Kapke and Hastings on the floor together here as Luka Taves came out with 2 fouls. Here's Greenberg. Kicks Jackson. Free throw line. Yes. Was there for Eli Greenberg, who snuck between 2 defenders. Still ends up with Boston College, though, and Fred Payne driving. His floater, it goes.
Good job by Fred Payne, left-handed player. Put the ball on the floor hard.
Really be the guy offensively. It feels like it's him.
Yeah, and that's what I was alluding to there. Warrior mentality.
There it is.
Whatever is necessary to get done.
3-point percentage coming in. So he makes 2 at the line. Moyne is within 1. Asamoah in for Boston College for Jaden Hastings. Good work for Hastings.
Good job by Hastings being patient. Thought there might be perimeter help coming down to double.
Full-length court bounce pass leading Greenberg. Here's Jackson now working against Shaw. Jackson, yes.
There's that spin move in the lane. You mentioned that earlier.
1-point game. 5:42 remaining in this first half. Mascara, nice pass. Jackson right to the rim. And Moyne with the lead back.
Not good communication there by the Eagles. They switched on the play.
That last foul went against Mascara. And Shaw got great positioning off the inbounds.
He sure did. Just used that reach, length.
Tied at 25. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. That's thrown away.
How about Lee? Another deflection by the guys in green.
5th turnover for Boston College. That was halfway down for Dan Garang, but an offensive rebound by Jackson, but it's taken away by Kapke. It's Taves who tries to do that. Kapke kicks. Donald Tan for 3. Yes!
Beautiful job by Kapke. Recognizing he's got a spot-up shooter in the long corner.
No good there.
That's what he has to do. Good awareness to get the ball there.
Here's Garang driving against Forte, and Garang has 9 points.
Boy, if your transition defense is slow or they're backpedaling, he'll just run it right at the pack.
He did not score since the 8:53 mark of that first half. Remember, he had 15 points in a row. So you could say even with 15, they need to get him going a little bit in this second half. There's Donald scoring in the basket.
Simple play, get into the lane, use your strength.
Deep three. Yes! Ja'Kai Sanders.
Well, he spent a lot of time on the bench, and I think he realized, because of foul trouble, realized a three-point shot might be a difference maker here.
So a 2-point lead. Garang to the basket. He kicks. Sanders gives it up. Jackson a spin, and Jackson throws it down. You see the impact when he is on the floor after he had to come off for a chunk of that first half.
Inside out off the bounce, but more importantly, like you're doing a good job over rush of the play by Fred Payne.
Here's Hastings against Jackson. Hastings, left hand is good.
Nice job going to his non-dominant left hand.
Hastings got a piece of it. Fred Payne, quick pass. Payne this time scores.
Enhance the profile of the school.
So a steal, and here's Fred Payne. His first point since the middle of the first half.
I think he showed Mascara right there. I got a quick release.
A little bit of pressure on, and it works through to Mascara for three. And a flying rebound. Dangering.
Did he find a runway to the rim there? Put it in. How about this dunk?
Wow. Payne for three. No good that time. But he knew it, and he gets his own rebound. Nice pass inside for Donald Payne.
Two guys that have played together quite a bit, just knew.
Eagles over 45% from the floor here in the second half. Three-ball Mascara, and that's the one that goes. The Boston native, his first three-pointer.
Still winning the points in the paint at 24-18. Eagles have shortened that number a little bit here to start the second half.
Tennessee Rainwater steps back and delivers.
He only came into this game 4 of 5 from the three-point line, Rainwater. He's made 2 for 2 in this game.
And a couple of deep ones at that. Steger to match. He did. Boy, Mascara with a tough take to get around. Here is Greenberg. 9 to shoot. Works it back. And the drive. Inside, Rainwater scores again.
Rainwater says, I got game. He shows the three. He puts the ball on the floor with a shot fake. The pull-back dribble. He thinks he can beat Kapke off the bounce. Kapke doing a determined job right there.
And Jackson gets a nice matchup with Asamoah there. Nice little switch by Moyne. They're back within one. 19 points for Jackson, game's leading scorer. Here is Hand driving, and it's blocked by Mascara. And now Garang on the run. Garang coming through, and he's fouled. Here is Jackson against Kapke. Jackson got to find an outlet. He does. It's out for Mascara, who's good from three.
Mascara just stays behind the three-point line.
They retain their challenge. Do not lose a timeout. Here's right to the basket, and they score. Trent Mascara. And it's Donald Payne working against Garang. Hand was hanging in the air, and just a really good job by Garang. Did not allow any room there. Moyne has made 5 of their last 6 shots from the floor. They're shooting 43% today, and they lead by 3 over Boston College. Here's Fred Payne driving, and a kick for Hand. His 3-ball is good. Here's Hastings and Jackson. This matchup's been so fun to watch all day. Hastings keeps his footing, and Kapke with the throwdown.
It was chaos in that low post, so you got double team. But he did keep his pivot foot. Good cut.
You can look at a couple of these plays, and here's that Hastings and Kapke combination on the floor together.
Kapke just good.
And the rebound is Fortes. Looks like they gave Donald Payne a 2, by the way. Here's Fred Payne, steps in and delivers.
He's always been good at the one pass, catch and shoot.
So BC has made their counterpunch. Can Moyne hang in? Rainwater for 3. He got it! Tennessee Rainwater!
Yeah, even his teammates are saying, where did that come from? It just hasn't been there all season, but he is feeling good about his three-point shot.
As you said, only 4 of 5 from 3 all year. Here's Hand, that's a 2, and that is good. Donald Hand has found his shot. Garang, little handoff. Here's the drive. Mascara blocked by Hastings.
You know they want to try Hastings here.
He's got it. Going to work. Hastings. Left hand, yes.
How about that move? When he came off the lane, he had a face-up look at the rim, decided not to use it, got into the lane.
And it's taken away by Forte against Sanders. Sanders can't do anything with 4 fouls. And Forte gets to the bucket and timeout Lemoyne.
Left hand nicely. And this guy came to the Eagles this year as the Defensive Player of the Year in the Summit League. And one of the things he did in that conference.
That's why BC still retains the lead that they have by 9, despite missing some free throws. Here's Sanders right to the basket. He scores and a foul.
Just don't want this in and one situation. Sanders was not going to be denied. Does a good job. Not a good job by Hastings there, leveling off. That's his job right there.
Steger hits a couple. Free ball for Greenberg. Late is no good, and Boston College holds on. So the second game in a row, the Eagles expand their lead in the final 5 minutes.